Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. It is 7/22/2021. Right now we are going to do some Divine Arena, some League, and then some Dark Tower. So let's get right into it. All right, so it looks like we got some rewards at the end of the world event. We are in 2641 place, so that's not really that high. We got some rares, so let's take a look at those. Okay, got some gold, got some dust, and we got some Red Woman rares. All right, cool. All right, let's close this out here. We're going to go to that Divine Arena first. So let's do that. All right, taking a look at the Warlords. So they have a Void Spirit on the left and then a Rajan Flaming on the right. Taking a look at the flavor text. Got some ice and some fire. Okay. All right. Got some rewards over here. Epics on one side and epics on the other. And yeah, let's go. Okay, let's take a look at their Warlord skills. So they have damage before we attack for one turn. They have this melee unit with splash, huge amount of health, and then plus attack to melee units. Right. Taking a look at our units. All right, we're going to start with a unit that has relatively high health. So we'll start with this one here. We're actually going to place it over here to keep this building alive. We'll start by setting up units down here, and then we're going to actually also protect our building over here because they give plus attack to our units. We summon this unit because it has this skill to freeze units that aren't chaos and aren't buildings. So that's why we have this out here. All right, we're going to continue with another chaos unit so that we can keep on attacking. They activated their skill, so we took a little bit of damage, so that's why this unit is destroyed. Are we going to go for picking off units? Yeah, sure, why not? All right, so we'll summon this unit over here, get a little bit of damage. This unit has a skill to stop units that are summoned in the line for a turn, so if they summon another unit over here, it won't really matter. All right, so we have that damage over there. Want to stop this unit because of the extra damage. See what makes more sense. We're actually going to summon this unit over here. The reason why is because whenever one of our melee units are attacked, including this unit here, it will freeze the unit. We're going to save our freeze skill for another time, and then use our summons behind it as well. So they summon their melee unit now, deals that damage around themselves. Need to get rid of this next. So we'll have damage. We're going to try and keep this unit alive. We're going to have to freeze this over here. All right, so we'll use our freeze skill first, and then we'll use our range unit next. Have to deal with these crystals here that give mental shield to this unit. And so right now we're just in the process of freezing their stuff. Summon this unit over here to get rid of the crystals, get some damage going in. We have some attack steal over here. As you see, end of turn steals attack from the male unit. So in this case, it is actually this one here with this symbol. Oof, how did we end up taking that damage? Oh, you know what? This unit here with the extra damage over here. All right, so we'll have that. All right, doesn't look like we're going to make it through, especially since we don't have a lot of good removal. So we'll have to try this again. All right, let's go another time. Looks like we really do want to keep our unit there with the freezing all non-chaos units. So we want to make sure that we summon a unit in the beginning that can take the damage. So in this case, this one here, we'll keep it. We'll summon this unit over here to actually block for our plus attack building. That's going to be more important than negative attack, even though the stat line is a little smaller. All right, so they did their skill. All right, we're going to take a little bit of damage. Seeing what's going to make the most sense. Attack that, attack that, attack that. still want to get rid of this first, and we're still going to end up taking some damage. So we'll summon again another unit with high health, and we'll defend our building over there. Okay, so we got that frozen over there. Gonna have to let us keep this unit alive, so we'll place another ranged unit over here. Actually good with the health. Freezing some more units. So we're gonna have damage here. We're gonna summon our freeze unit next. Placing it over here so we can get some extra damage and also place some ranged units behind the line. Okay, so they summon their melee unit now, that unit with the high health. It also deals some damage around themselves. So this is going to be the next threat to take care of. So we have damage. Get rid of this here. All right, we'll freeze first, and then we'll do our range summon so we can get some extra damage. It's also chaos, so it doesn't have to worry about it being frozen. And we're going to continue with our chaos unit as well. This chaos unit over here, it gives plus attack to units around for every frozen unit that's on the field, so it actually combos off and gives some extra damage over there. So we got that splash going. We're going to be destroying this through combat. See how much damage this actually deals. Okay, it deals 7. All right. So we'll actually summon this unit again. Attack that. Deal some damage. Deal some damage. All right. And now the only unit we're really concerned about is this unit here. It has that little bit splash and then those extra mental shield with the shards. We still have our unit here that can actually freeze the non-chaos. So that's why we're actually okay over there. We don't have any chaos units for this turn, so we're actually going to be frozen for a turn. We do need to get rid of this because of that extra damage, so we'll give an attack boost to our ranged. So take care of that. And then we're going to start, we're going to summon this unit over here. The reason why we're summoning this unit is because it freezes one of their units at the end of the turn, and our skill will still go off. Not worrying about this, even though they have the flight, they just don't have any attack, so that's good. And we're focusing our damage on the top line over here. We do have lethal as long as one of these lines are still open. All right, let's see. So damage. So still not quite enough yet, but we will summon this over here. And we're summoning this so that we can still have our freeze if we do end up getting attacked. They were able to block because they summoned another one of these units here that had the 2 crystals to block. But now we are, let's see, just making sure, damage, just checking for death triggers, and nope. So we are all set. We're just going to skip the turn, not change the board state, and there we go. So a little bit of manipulation was needed. We had to take advantage of our freeze units and then make sure that we can get some attack boosts to actually go over. All right, let us do the fire side now. All right, so taking a look at their skills. So they have the same skills that we had. So freeze, we have the range unit here with the freeze, and then the plus attack to range units. We are going to start with. We'll start with. See what makes the most sense. We'll start with this unit over here. So we're summoning this unit because it has those mental shield crystals over here, and then they'll just give us a little bit of protection on the board. Right. Just gonna see what makes the most sense. Yeah, we'll summon in terms of, you know what? Here, we'll just summon this unit instead. We'll summon this unit just so we can be efficient with our summons and attacks. Unit's kind of vulnerable right now because of the low health. It does give these extra instant kill runes, which may or may not be helpful right now, but that is fine. All right, so we have this here. Get rid of this freeze unit because of how it pretty much affected our board last time, or affected their board last time, so that's why we want to get rid of this as soon as possible. I got that freeze damage, or sorry, freezing turn. Just taking a look at this unit, seeing how much damage. So it deals 1 for every round 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can actually do that. So we'll actually use our skill here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll be a little short. We'll summon our melee unit, which is fine. We're actually doing that so we can add up for extra damage. We can hold off. We will summon here. So we're summoning this unit because it deals this damage around units in radius 2, and it also has high health and flight, so we can help block for our building. Get that extra damage over there. So next turn we can use our skill. We'll deal damage to that and damage to this. So we're going to summon this unit here. Reason why we're summoning this unit is because it has flight, and then also whenever one of their units dies, it will summon a pentagram that will deal damage to their units. So a little bit of disruption on their side of the board. We're going to hold off on summoning this unit here until we have a lot of units on the board that we need to deal splash to. So that is why we held off until now. Right, so they have the damage over there. Fine. Summon another one of these units again, and we'll actually... Yeah, we'll summon another one of these units again. So that damage, and then the pentagram damage will then destroy this here. This unit, when it is destroyed, it throws one of these units over here. But we're in pretty good shape. We have flight units on 3 of these lanes, and we have extra damage that's going on over here because of our building. Yeah, we'll be efficient again, so we'll summon another range unit over here. And then next turn, looks like we're going to have lethal with our attack boost to our melee units. So damage, frozen, plus attack. Summon our range unit over here. And there we go. Seems like this one was a lot easier just because we had a lot of flight units and then those extra splash to deal that extra damage to units, even though they had the freeze skills. All right, so that's cool. Got some gold, got some epic loss, so that's nice. All right, and Divine Arena is now done. Okay, let us go to League next. So we'll go to our squad. We're going to change our Warlord back to our League stuff, and we'll take it from there. Okay, claiming these chests so we can continue getting rewards. Probably should have done this before. That's okay. Gotta make sure the game doesn't freeze too if I click the wrong spot, apparently. All right, we got 7 of these. Let's go. All right, they got a pyre with relatively low health, so we'll take a swing at them. Look at their skills. So they have the damage pentagrams on our cells, have the sharks with the set our attack to 1, and then plus attack to melee units. Started off with this unit that gets extra summons whenever it kills. We're going to start with this unit over here first. The reason why we're summoning this unit is we're trying to set this up in a way that will have some instant kills or a lot of damage once we summon our extra attack units. It gets an attack boost over there. And we summon it behind the building so it has a little bit of protection, although it's probably not going to be too much. All right, well, we'll take a chance here. Hopefully it doesn't screw up our setup. It does not, so that's good. This summon could have ended up in front of here, but for the time being, we're good. We're going to summon our extra attack unit. We'll get an attack boost over here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 4 attacks. Some damage over there, and then we have our skill here at the end of the turn to deal damage to their units. Next turn, we can get rid of their wounded units and then go for game there. All right, so like I said before, we'll use our skill. And then, since these are going to be destroyed, we're going to actually summon this unit here. Attack, tech, 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 and tech. Okay. All right, moving on. Another pirate, so that's cool. All right, we'll just take a look at their pet here. So attack boost, and then a little bit of health whenever one of their units attacks. We'll start with our summon to actually get rid of these units, and then we'll continue on with our ranged unit over here. Summoning on the health pentagram, give a little bit of protection also behind this unit with the high health. Getting some damage in, and hopefully we can actually set up for lethal in 2 turns if this unit is still alive. All right, so they did their damage pentagrams. Okay, they did their summons. Extra summons here with the zombies coming on play, and then the transform melee unit into zombies. Let's see, we got damage there. All right, we're gonna summon our building here to block for some damage, placing it on the health pentagram that was put out here. There was a 50% chance that it would have done the extra damage based upon the health of one of our units. So in this case, it would have been this one, but this is fine. We still have a board wipe ready, so we can actually get rid of this and then go for some extra damage. So we'll do our destruction skill. We'll summon our unit here with the 3 extra attacks, placing it on the attack rune, getting some damage, some more damage over here, and we are still off by a little bit, but we have lethal in 2 of these lanes, and as long as we can get that extra damage, we should be good. All right, they did their shark summons, so it will set our attack to 1 for turn, which is not really relevant right now, especially since we do have this unit to deal damage to their units. But they just surrendered. All right, cool. Okay, moving on. Okay, got a low health ogre. Let's take a look at that. All right, they got the heal, got the silence, and the stones with the heal. Got a pet here that gives a little bit of a health boost. All right, got a unit here that's going to give attack boost to units, and also death trigger over here, and silence, immunity to silence rather. All right, so let's see what's going to make most sense. We will start with our range unit over here. We're summoning this unit because it has this poison damage to units at the end of the turn. We'll deal a little bit of extra damage to their warlord. Key thing is that we're having that poison damage first so that we can get rid of some of their units and then allow us to have open lanes for attack. All right. Unit here with miss gives miss whenever it attacks. Then negative attack to our units. So we'll summon this here, give a little bit of protection. Gonna have that poison damage and summon our ranged units over here. Why do I not upgrade my team heroes? The reason why is because I usually wait until the high growth event. The high growth event is an event in Mighty Party where you're able to level up your heroes, and as a result, you'll get some extra gems. There is a certain amount of levels that you'll need to do in order to do it, so that's why I hold off on leveling my units. And I just noticed that, did it freeze while I was, oh, that was weird. All right, so yeah, you might have just heard the audio on that. But yeah, basically what happens is, let me see if this makes sense. Yeah, something's over here. Yes, high growth is tomorrow. That is correct. We can hold off on leveling our units in general anyways, because we're in a spot where we can't really advance and we can't really drop. So it's not really that important for us to actually have our units as strong as possible. I know it makes sense in terms of just a regular game perspective to have our units as high level as possible, but at the same time, the level requirements in order to actually level up all of my units requires a lot of gold, which we don't really have right now. Not do the ogre here. But yeah, good question. Yeah, if I had the choice, I would just upgrade all my units all the time. I think it's just like an OCD thing. But yeah, other than that, because we know that we need the gems and the high growth is the easiest way. It's the best reward for leveling up. So that's why we do that. I got 4 more over here. Did I finish Dark Tower? No, I did not. So I have actually not started Dark Tower yet. Well, I haven't started Dark Tower, at least for today. And the reason why is because I know that we have another attempt that is going to recharge in about, what, like 5 minutes? 5 or 10 minutes from now. So that's why we're going to just do the Dark Tower in the other order. So doing the Divine Arena. So I can just recap right now. So we did some Divine Arena. We did the new Divine Arena this morning, and then we're right now doing some League, and then after that we will then do the Dark Tower. So that way we have the attempts ready, and that way we won't have to skip back and forth. All right, should have checked this out. So we had the block runes over here. Got the ranged units here with the splash, and then setting our health to 1. Summon a unit over here. Okay, we have just a lot of extra attack boost, and we have this unit here. Gave a little bit of health back because of that life palace. Seeing here. See what makes the most sense. Damage. Still not enough to get rid of this. Actually, you know what? We'll use our building. That will make a little more sense. So we'll summon our building to actually block for some damage, get some extra damage on the board, use our skill over here, and it shows the health of our building, which is unfortunate. We were holding off on using this extra attack unit because of waiting for these rocker boys to come out. It'll help us. Once these units come out, we can actually deal some extra damage. So let's see here. We got that. All right, so this is going to be good. So we'll have the extra mental shield that comes under Warlord once we summon. But let's just check here. Should be actually good enough here. So we'll summon our extra attack unit. Mental shield, attack. Oh, not quite enough. Because of that mental shield. But that's fine. We stole a lot of attack from the units that were out in play. And as you can see, these units have 0 attack. We'll get rid of them next turn with our destruction skill. And then we should be good. So destruction skill, get rid of that mental shield, but they had that. We're gonna have enough damage. No, 144. All right, we'll actually summon this over here. So attack, poison damage. Oh, poison damage exactly to their warlord. So that was good. All right, 3 more. Okay, low health pirate. So we'll do that. Got the pentagrams over here, the sharks, and then the extra attack boost. All right, we are going to start with our unit down here. Reason why is because when it comes into play, deals damage to all units on the board, and so we have extra lanes for attack. And then we also want to clear up these particular spots here so that we can summon our extra attack unit on one of these attack runes for more damage. Have this unit here that deals a little bit of damage whenever we attack their warlord or themselves. Looks like our lanes are blocked again. This is fine. We'll do our range summon, or our extra summon over there. And then we will continue with, could do that. Yeah, this is fine. We will summon our poison units. Get some damage over there, some damage over here from our attack, poison damage over here, and then the extra wounded over here. So next turn we can then use our destruction skill, get rid of these, and then have a clear lane for attack with our extra attack unit. Okay, we have this unit here with the Eclipse Shard. That shard will give mental shield to their unit. Not really a concern right now because we're going to do our destruction skill. This unit will die from counterattack, and actually, no, this will be good here. Why do I give up against higher health warlords? You beat warlords that have 150 more health. The reason why is just for speed purposes. Don't really need to spend too much time fighting other warlords. Also, I know that my units aren't fully upgraded, so it doesn't really make sense for me to actually go in there with a disadvantage. And on top of that, since we're in League 1, the what is it called? The rankings between where I have to go in order to actually advance are actually either top 50 or top 300. So it is actually okay for us to just not fight those warlords. Pull off on there. Two more. I can face them. I mean, I really don't have to, just because there's the only other incentive in terms of actually fighting those warlords is that you'll get a gold streak. But again, right now, gold isn't, it's important, but it's not really that important for what I'm doing. All right, so we'll start with our extra attack unit, placing on the attack rune, get the damage out. Next turn, we might actually have lethal as long as we can open this up. Try to fight the next one that is higher? Sure, I can do that. All right, so we'll summon our unit over here, and then let's see, got damage. We'll summon this unit over here. Reason why we're summoning this unit is because of that extra damage at the beginning of the turn. So that'll actually help us with the board wipe over here. Still can't get damage in right now because of that mental shield given to the warlord, but that is fine as long as none of our other units are destroyed. So we'll do that, get rid of that, and then we'll summon our extra attack unit, and there we go. All right, collecting our win chest so we can get some more rewards. All right, cool. Some rare legion, our rare fury, and we got one more. So let's take care of that. Okay, we got a relatively low health ogre, so we'll take care of that. I did not forget your request, so if we do end up fighting somebody who is higher, we'll fight him in the next stream, I guess. For now, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get rid of this warlord. All right, so let us start with our we'll start with our, why am I saying range summon? Our melee unit over here, and then we're going to continue with our poison damage. Poison damage to their units over here. And we're placing it over here on this building, on this lane, because we don't want it to get attacked by this unit. All right, so they did their heal. Next, we'll have to worry about their silence. Okay, got some damage over there. Taking a look at this damage, so 65. We got some poison damage over there. We will continue on. We'll summon our building to actually block some damage. Poison damage, and then extra damage with our building to get rid of those two units here. Right, we're gonna summon our range unit over here, give it a little bit of protection. We also summon this unit because it silences their melee units. That unit in particular has a skill to get more block and then also reflect damage. Let's take a look here. So plus health, 58. Don't want to use our extra attack unit over here. We're just going to summon this unit here. So when it comes into play, deal some damage, and then we'll destroy it with combat and then get some health back because of our Gleedy pet over here. Right. We did trigger the silence, so that's good. So no more of our future units will be affected. Just need to get rid of their units now. Get this over here. See what makes the most sense. We still have our building, so that's good. So we'll do combat damage over here. And then building damage will destroy this here. And then also, because of this unit skill, we'll get an extra attack boost to units in the line here. We were going to summon this unit here with the extra attacks, but we're going to hold off until we can get rid of these stones, and then we'll go for the damage then. So we have that. We can get rid of this now. So we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. It'll deal damage behind units behind the target. So in this case over here, so damage to get rid of this. And now we have an open lane again. Probably not going to end up using our destruction skill just because we have too many units here for attack, but it is good to have as an option anyways. So we'll have that. We'll summon our extra attack unit on the attack rune. Probably should have actually just used our summons behind here. Would have gone for lethal, but that is fine. We have lethal on, well, with a combination of 2 lanes, we should be good. So we'll waste our destruction, but then we'll get our extra summons. And should be good at this point, even though this unit does give block to their warlord. And there we go. Okay, so that was League. Just doing a quick recap right now. So we did some Divine Arena this morning. We finished some League, and now we're going to go to Dark Tower. All right, let me just make sure I have the right stuff here. Yeah, everything's good. Yeah, we have our guild boost and everything, so we're all set with that. We have 2 attempts going on right now, and we have 6 wins to get. Each one of these stars is 2 wins, so that's why. And I got 3 days to do it, so plenty of time. And yeah, we got some legendary chests that we're fighting for right now, so let's go. All right, taking a look at their warlords. They have damage to our units, has these extra range summons, and then attack boost to older units for a turn. Seeing what's going to make the most sense. That. Yeah, this is cool. All right, we'll start with summoning our... Yeah, we'll start summoning this over here. All right, so we're summoning this unit because of the extra shards that it summons whenever attacked. So we'll have some blockers, and then also those shards will give us mental shield. So that's good. We're going to start by setting up our board with a little bit of destruction. All right, they have a silence unit here, so that's no good. We'll attack this. Summon a witch in the same row. The only issue is that those witches, they can't be summoned because they are range units, so we don't have to worry about that. We're just going to get some extra damage out here. Got combat. I'm going to have to summon units that can't take this 55 damage, but we do want to get rid of their units as efficiently as possible, so kind of in a bind here. Got damage. We'll summon this unit here with the high health. And currently we are blocking all our melee spots, at least in the first row, so we're unable to summon our Archvampire, but that is okay. Just making sure that we can have defense on our board for now. So we'll have that there. Seeing what makes the most sense. We have damage. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to just be trading off with their units. So we summon this unit because it gives extra attack to another one of our units, so that is why we're able to attack and destroy this. And with the mental shield going on right now, it'll give it a little bit of protection. We don't mind losing this unit right now because we can then, yeah, we can respond in kind, so that's fine. So attack poison units alive for 26. Summon our ranged unit over here for some extra damage. Destroy this. And then some extra damage at the end of the turn based upon the health of one of our units. All right, so we have damage. We're going to summon our melee unit here to block for our ranged unit. They're getting a little bit of health when we attack. We got to destroy their buildings. And we're just setting up our board right now. It's looking pretty good. We can still take the damage from their skill. And then we have these melee units over here. One of them protected by the mental shield, and then the other one here with the high health. All right, so we have that, got that. Can summon our... Let's see what makes the most sense. Got that. We'll summon the unit here with the highest health on top of the health rune here. Got some extra attack going on, so a little bit of extra damage. And then key thing for us is that at the beginning of the turn, it will deal damage to units at the beginning of the turn. So then we can actually set up our board wipe. All right, they did their summons and they also did their damage first because we know that they have to do that in that order. Got their summons over here. Got some damage to range units whenever attacks, and then heals their warlord for a little bit at the end, but we are good here. We'll do our summon, we'll do our destruction skill, and then we'll do our other summons to be safe. No units on the board, so we are all set there. Just gonna skip the turn, and then go from there. So yeah, pretty good battle. We had our unit with the Divine Shield from the very beginning, and then we just set up units behind the board in order to get the damage going. All right, we got an increase in rewards. Got another 5 left, so let's go. That's a lot of health. All right. Let's take a look at their Warlord. They got the plus the heal, the silence, and the other heal. Taking a look at their pet, attack boosts, and a lot of attack boosts. All right, I don't see too many good things going on here, but we'll do what we can. We will start with our... We'll start with our melee unit down here to just get rid of their buildings. Because of their health, we're probably not going to be going directly for damage first. We need to make sure that we have a good solid board, and then we can then start going for damage. All right, has a unit. Oops, has a unit here with the attack boost, and then also a death trigger. So that's not good. We got over there. Seeing what makes the most sense. Could freeze, I suppose. Yeah, slightly higher health. We'll summon this unit here with the attack rune. But yeah, like right now we are trying to make sure that we can pick off their units first, have a good board, and then go for damage. Gonna hold off on our summons until we can wipe out their stones. What is, wow, level 21 is already that big. That's crazy. Right, got damage over there, damage over there. We'll summon our unit here to block for a little bit of damage. Also get some damage against this unit here. Oh, it's because of the pet. Right. Okay. So they did their silent skill. This is going to be destroyed. This doesn't have their extra block and extra block to our warlord anymore. Over there, there. Could do that. Could do that. Oh, actually, that wouldn't be so bad. We'll do our... Yeah, we'll do that. All right, we'll use our summon, and then we'll use our destruction skill. That is unfortunate that is destroyed. We'll summon our... We have to do this in such a way that we can actually set up some fun stuff. This is fine. We'll give it our... we'll give it some protection. So we're summoning this unit because it sets the health of one of their units to 1 whenever an order unit comes on play. So in this case, we're actually able to destroy this if we can. I thought it was poison, but it's not. It has actually an attack boost for poison. All right. There's a unit here. Deals damage to one of our units whenever we come into play. Going to be taking some extra damage, so that's unfortunate. Summon an order unit just to actually freeze one of their units. So attack, as you can see there, damage over there, and then most likely damage to destroy this. Yeah. All right, so we're now contending with this unit. I don't think we're going to make it through, especially since we'll have the extra attack. Still has to deal with this over here. You might have attack over there. Yeah, no good. All right, we could do this here. Extra pierce, but we'll be able to destroy that and then destroy it. All right, yeah. We are going to have to hold off on that. So unfortunate, they had a lot of strong units from the beginning, and then we had to use our destruction skill early. Once that death trigger came in to actually destroy our arch vampire, we couldn't set up the board anymore. So that's fine. We got 5 more, 1 more attempt. All right, let's go. And another high health. Great. Yeah, the matchups are looking pretty rough right now. That's fine. Take a look at their warlords. So the heal, the silence, and the stones with the heal. Got the greedy pet over here to give a little bit of health back. And we have this unit here that's going to set our attacks to 1 for a turn. This is the bummer of going first. Or going second, rather. We can do that. Need to get rid of this unit as soon as possible. We'll start with at least slowing it down. We'll summon our unit here. So we'll freeze their units for a turn. Next turn, potentially could summon this unit here. This is actually fine. So we'll summon our unit, and then we will summon this unit here. Reason why is we're setting the health of one of their units to 1. We got that, we used our skill here to deal damage to that 1 health unit. So in this case, it was actually that ranged unit to stop us from attacking for the turn. It is unfortunate, though, that we ended up using our destruction skill really early in order to actually block, but that is okay, because we know that this is going to be a very tough battle. So let's see here. So they have flight, attack boost over there. Got this unit over here with the very high health, attack boost, and buffers over here. Gonna do a little bit of board disruption if we can. See if this makes sense. Board attack. Yeah, this is fine. Summon our unit here, give some extra attack. And we're just making sure that we can deal as much damage to their units as possible because we are in a health deficit here. All right, so they did their silent skill, so that's good. Now we need to draw out those stones. And like I said, we still need to get rid of their units. So we have that there. What's going to make the most sense? Transform or the extra summons over there. Yeah, transform is fine. All right, we'll summon this unit over here. Get a little bit of protection on the lines. Transform this unit over here because of their attack. Okay, this unit is giving a health boost to their units for every zombie that's on their side of the field. So it's actually this one, and I don't know if this one counts just because it's not summoned off of here, but we'll assume it does. All right, so we got the damage. No good. Best we can do right now is summon this unit here to give their units miss for a turn. I wanted to summon this unit here with the Pierce, but it's going to be destroyed by the first 2 attacks anyways, and we don't really have any options against those. Oh, this one's going to be nice, assuming we fill up their board. Oh, but it doesn't have the boost, so that's going to be a problem. Receive damage. See here. Destruction skill, but then it won't really matter because it won't have the extra damage. And that, yeah, those units are way too big. So we have that. That's going to run over that. That's going to take the damage. Still can't get rid of this. And then even with this unit's attack boost over here, it still won't deal enough damage to destroy units. So 142. Just doing some math here. Yeah, we'll try it out anyways. Says 222. So it does have an attack boost over here, but not enough to actually deal that extra damage. So that is why we are destroyed here. Ugh. Yeah, the issue with that particular set of Dark Tower attempts is because we faced Warlords that have a huge amount of health, and also as a result they have large attack units as well. That's fine. Matchmaking, whatever. But we can deal with that. All right, so we got 1 win over there. We got 3 days left, and we got 5 wins left. We'll check back in tomorrow for some more Dark Tower. Claims and rewards, cool. So just a quick recap of what we did. We had, for today's stream, we did some Divine Arena, took care of that, and then we did some League, and then we did some Dark Tower. Got some rewards. We got 1 legendary chest, and then we also got the Divine Arena for the epic chests over there. And then we also, we also claimed our rewards from the end of the Vampire World event. So there's that. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow is actually going to be another world event. So in that case, tomorrow is going to be the high growth, as mentioned before in the chat. That is going to be the time where you can level up your units and then get some gems as rewards. There are also other fables that are going on too. There's I think it's called Rich Gifts and then Desired Wealth. Rich Gifts is you'll get free gems every 24 hours as long as you check in and claim. And then the desired wealth is as long as you're spending gems, you'll get some chests for rewards. They start at rares and they go up to epics and legendaries, which is kind of cool. So there is that. Probably not going to be leveling up units until the so there's a chance that in the world event, or sorry, within the fables, that during the high growth event, that there's a fable called Crisis. What it does is it gives a discount on the level up cost for your units. So we're gonna hold off until Sunday to see if we can get that fable, and then if we don't, then we'll just level up units anyways because we'll need the gems. So yeah, check back in tomorrow. We're gonna be doing we're going to see if we can actually get some level ups, and then we'll do some more Dark Tower, and then we'll take it from there. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there in the white box. Please follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. We have world event coverage. We have the journey, which is actually complete, so take a look at that. And some Divine Arenas and some other stuff going on. We're probably actually going to start a new series tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow, but Saturday. And it will revolve around the early stages of Mighty Party. So yeah, take a look if you want to see something, you know, kind of nostalgic. And we might actually cover some old Journey as well. So yeah. All right, thanks a lot. And this is Happysplasher signing off.